A Republican-led committee put together to probe the Equifax breach from back in 2017 released a report after 14 months of work. The committee reviewed over 120,000 documents and interviewed Equifax employees as well as cybersecurity experts. After all of this, the committee claims in their report that the Equifax breach was in fact avoidable. If you recall, this information was also available mere days after the Equifax breach, but thanks guys, glad we all finally made it to the same page. More on this and other cybersecurity news right now on the Daily SOC.
And 5, 4, 3.
Australia's government recently passed an anti-encryption bill that will make it easier for them to read private messages. Even though the various tech giants all warned the Aussies that weakening encryption and data protection models in any way for anyone weakens the entire model for everyone, the government didn't seem to mind. Upon further investigation of the bill, we discovered that a publishing error caused George Orwell's 1984 to just recently be released in the Outback. The Prime Minister himself said, "The laws of mathematics are very commendable, but the only law that applies in Australia is the law of Australia." We look forward to his next legislation called 2 + 2 = kangaroo. Next up, Chinese IP theft is continuing to grow in scope and just hit the Girl Scouts of America. No, not really. But in today's climate, literally anything could happen, and the Girl Scouts are being trained to anticipate such threats. At a cybersecurity range in Virginia, many scouts fought to recover their stolen and coveted cookie recipe in a capture the flag exercise. The girls really brought their all, showed their hacking skills, and more than earned their cybersecurity patches. There's no official evidence, but it is believed that Chinese and Russian scouts were planted to evaluate prospects for next season. These girls very well may be budding nation-state actors shown by their tenacity and creativity in recovering the stolen cookie recipe. I guess there is nothing more precious than those mediocre cookies. Finally, Nigerian scammers have come a long way. No longer do they sit on dial-up connections representing the Nigerian prince who wants to send you $20 million, but first you have to send $5,000 to confirm the connection. Well, apparently enough people fell for this back in the day because the operation has grown quite a bit. Now calling themselves London Blue, Nigerian scammers are using modern techniques like spear phishing and whatnot. They have grown so large, in fact, they have their own HR department, marketing group, and sales team. The scamming group even offers benefits including paid maternity leave, dental plans, and Mimosa Mondays. Man, I wonder what their holiday parties are like. This week, we have a letter from R. Harlow saying, "Dear Laura, what are your thoughts on the Google hearing in regards to Congress and their ability to question tech companies?" Well, R. Harlow, that's a good question, unlike the questions that Congress delivers to tech companies. On both sides of the aisle, there is a seriously disturbing lack of understanding in regards to everything technology, which is apparent not only from the Google hearing, but the previously held Facebook hearing as well. If Congress refuses to build their knowledge base and understand technology, then at least we can all look forward to watching these circus acts they put on from time to time. As a reminder, if you would like to send us a letter, please address it to fanmail@tag-cyber.com. Signing off, I am Laura Finelli, and this has been the Daily SOC.